see. All right. How is everyone doing? Everything should be up and running. Welcome to our second episode. Oh, he's gone. Second episode of our D&D game. If anyone can't hear one of us properly, just let us know. We'll mess with the sound settings because we had a couple issues last week and we'd like to get that sorted out. You fall for a good 10-15 seconds before impact, and I saw that, and then
that must have looked really weird without sound.
Nothing. You are knocked out.
We're dead. Rip.
You are come to, and Nissa, you come to. You are
Yes.
on a beach. Jeeves is gone. You can't see a wolf. You're half in the water, half out the water. Yeah. You're half in the water, half out the water.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Look, I'm making sure that people aren't saying too loud and too quiet. And you're not as badly banged up as you'd expect. About 400 feet to your left is a ship in a crater. Just gotta shush that off. Their ship is pretty much in splinters. It's fucked up. What would you like to do?
I stand up and I start calling to see if anybody is alive. Hello?
All right.
Anybody there? Jeeves?
You
Sorry.
You start
No, you're
to
dead.
call out, and your voice is barely a whisper. Your last memories of falling was screaming. You screamed yourself hoarse. You've wrecked your voice. There's nothing there. Your legs are pretty badly banged up, but you can walk. You'll move at about half speed for probably the next day, maybe 2, which is 15 feet.
Okay.
Chad,
Hello.
you wake up and you are pinned beneath a large piece of wood.
Oh no.
Yeah. Would you like to attempt a strength check to shift it?
Sure. Sure. Strength check. Is there any other check I can do?
No, not really. You have to lift this off your chest.
Can I wait? Can I? Yeah, I can't do anything. Let me try to lift it off my. How do I do a
Don't
strength
bother
check?
turning me down. I've moved the microphone away a little bit. If it helps, please say so. Otherwise, yep.
So I have to roll. Just roll a regular strength check, right?
Yep.
Okay, so D20 minus 4. Let's go. 5.
Yeah, so you pretty much sit there and you shove on this piece of wood and it just goes nowhere. Much struggling. You hear something shift and crack and the weight sort of like increases. The bar of the beam gets
No!
So, Sarah, you want to join us?
I made it worse for myself.
What are you doing to yourself, child? You're just gonna hurt yourself.
Mom, it is a hell.
Make sure you press...
How am I supposed to believe where the fuck you are?
So, this is Sarah. She will be joining us. She's
Hi, everybody.
the nerdy Sarah usually in our chat. She's around quite a bit. So, you hear the sound of wood lifting and shifting, and you stand up, moving the piece of wood that's on top of you and dropping it on the floor. And with that, you hear a grunt from about 10 feet to your right as someone else sort of gets crushed by the piece of wood you've just dropped.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I'll get out from underneath the wood and move over to who that is, and I'm assuming that is, who am I looking at? Sout?
Yes, that is Sout. He is pinned
Okay.
beneath a piece of wood, and he is looking up at you, not too happy. I'm pretty sure he'd say something if he wasn't communicating with someone else right now.
Alright, I'm gonna try and, I'm just gonna try and lift up the wood.
Yep, go for it. Strength check. Do you know how to do it? Make sure you press push talk button if you've got it active.
Yep. It's
So,
just delayed.
yeah, you type in /roll and put a space, D20 plus your strength, whatever your strength modifier is. Well,
24.
holding your weapon in one
Holy-
hand and reaching down and grabbing the wood, you lift it up, sort of Superman
I
style,
would
in
like
one hand,
to-
just above your head.
Yeah, I'd like to get the ent arm that I have and just prop it underneath it.
Yep. Do you say anything to the person you've just saved?
Arm, help you! And I'm gonna go.
So,
What did you say?
would you like to repeat that?
I said, Arm, help you!
Thanks.
Yep. So you
Speaking
see
in
her
English.
take this large arm-shaped club and prop it under the piece of wood, so it's standing on end, and you now have enough room to wriggle free. And then,
And I wiggle free.
all right, where do you head off to, Sarah?
I'm gonna go and have a look for anybody else that's around. Anything else moving, survivors.
So you find about 3 or 4 people sort of unconscious. You find double that dead. You can see that there was like a heavy set, like 4 or 5 ropes attached to the back of the ship that have snapped. And like the ship's in ruins. Anyone on the deck is probably not there anymore. Who was on the deck, I should say. Half who were below deck were crushed. There's only a few people left. One appears to be a sea elf with long hair. He's unconscious. There is a few more elves of various descriptions lying around, but nothing that really, catches your eye. You
Okay,
see stumbling down the beach a haggard-looking ranger.
Do I recognize this ranger?
Yeah, they came and spoke to you the other day. You don't remember their name or anything, but they were there. They were on the boat.
Okay. I'll go up to her.
Alright, now so you see this large lady running as fast as they can straight at you, with a big grin on their face.
Please no, for the love of God, no! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
Okay. Chad, you hear just the sound of, this barbaric looking tattooed up elf just running down the beach. Sarah, you see, this is what you hear.
Okay.
Sarah, you see this person's mouth moving, but like you can't hear a sound. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna start waving and flailing my arms in the air
As you get
and
closer.
just yelling at her, "Friend!"
Okay. Nissa, someone's yelling friend at you. What would you like to do?
Wave back a little bit, like, what's up?
I'm basically gonna run at her and scoop her up.
Yep.
And just turn back the other way and start running at the helpless little elf that was stuck under the wood.
Do you allow yourself to be scooped up? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Disney prince to princess style, you have this large elven woman pick up the smaller elven woman and go running back along the beach. You get back to find Shia standing there looking a bit exhausted from having stood up. He's not a healthy man. And you see Chai, you see this large elven woman carrying Nissa effortlessly. Like, Nissa carries you every now and again, and it was like a fun sort of joke thing. But you can see that tired her out. This is not a problem for this woman.
They tied Nissa up. What?
No, they carrying her.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna point and be like, hey, now you're me.
I'm gonna just drop her.
And then I'll be like, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like,
Not even like gently.
as she
put me
drops her,
down,
I'm just like, ah!
bitch.
Yeah,
Love
I'm
it.
just gonna drop her while I'm walking and go and get my club.
Okay, so Nissa, you take 4 points of damage. You're at half health already, and you've just been dropped on the floor, fighting you back. You're a little bit
Thanks.
winded. Not really too bad. Chad, you see
Nissa, do you still... Huh?
you see the large barbarian walk away. She just lifts up the wood, takes the club, and drops it down, and just sort of stands there, talking to it, to the club.
Talking to the club?
Yep.
Okay.
Good arm.
As a logical person, I go to Nissa and I tell her, yo, this person seems crazy. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's just leave. What do you think?
You're not looking for any of the survivors?
The only survivor I care about is alive right here. So, do you have the health potion in your backpack of holding?
By the way, it looks like Nissa's trying to fix her mic since you guys were saying that it was a bit bad. So, as you're saying this to Nissa, and she starts looking through her backpack, you see the captain of the ship stumble around the far side.
I run to the captain.
He's hi, multi-morgs. He's holding onto his gut, and he's got blood seeping through his fingers. And he comes up to you, he's like, What the hell was that? Because the last thing he saw was you two chained to the bed in your room, and then he went flailing around the corridor as the ship moved very quickly.
Yes, I remember that. I can't hear you, Nissa.
You're very quiet, Nanis. So,
Sorry, I'm trying to fix it. Can you hear me now?
yeah,
It's very quiet.
you might have to turn her up in your Discord
you're
volume.
good.
Turn her up in your
Oh,
Discord
maybe
volume.
it's me.
I was gonna say, because
Maybe it's
we
me,
figured
yeah.
out why it was being weird on my end. So.
Oh, no, it works. I can hear you.
Okay. Just so you know, we were not tied. We were not chained to the bed. We were chained to a pole.
Okay.
Yes. Different.
Um,
No.
Sure. So you're chained to a pole. He came in and he saw that, and then he went flying down the hallway as the ship was lifted a half kilometer in the air.
Yes.
So, what do you say to him?
Oh, can you believe that happened? Oh my god. Who would have known? Let's go.
Roll a deception check.
Thank god we're all alive.
Roll a deception check. Because that
Okay.
was the most terrible sarcasm ever heard.
Like, yeah, we totally didn't know about it. We just that entire.
I had no idea that was gonna happen. No way. 26.
Yeah, that freak wave came out of nowhere. We need to find survivors. We need to make shelter. Where are we?
If I'm not mistaken, and I want to do like, we are on the place we need to be.
Oh, okay. That was weird. Look, I saw a cave, up the beach, about a mile. Do you think you guys could check it out? I'm a bit banged up. And he mentions again, and you look down to see, yeah, his
Are they
hands
banged
are
up?
leaking blood because he's holding in something on his stomach, and his pants are stained red.
I'll start walking up to them. Was I within earshot enough to hear him mention the cave?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna look at we go and start going to the cave.
You heard.
Okay.
You just hear. We go and starts walking to the cave. What would you guys like to do?
Okay.
Can I?
Okay.
walk
I guess
there?
we go.
I'm like, how much? I have like fuck all health.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
sure I can like crawl at this point.
You
Do
can.
I have half health as well?
No, you.
Didn't
were
you get a
more
health
okay.
potion out?
Huh?
Nissa, did you have a health potion in your backpack? Chai was asking for it before when you were messing with the audio.
Oh yeah. I think he did buy one, didn't he? I swear he bought a
He
couple.
did.
Yeah,
buy
I
a
bought
health
2.
potion. All right.
Well then, yeah, I have a health potion in my bag. I'll grab it.
All right. Who are you giving that to, Chad? If she was getting it out for you.
I was giving
Who
it
has
to
less
Nissa.
health? Who has less health? Sorry.
Okay.
I was giving it to Nissa. I was like,
I thought
Nissa, you
you
should take it.
I thought you were giving it to the captain because he's like, yeah, help me, and he's dying in front of you. But okay.
Oh
Nissa.
no, I was gonna cast Song of Rest on the captain.
Okay.
Okay, well I'll drink the potion then.
All right, Ness. You gain 1d8 hit points. If you want to roll the dice. And roll a charisma check.
Me?
Yep.
Am I adding
Okay.
a number to it?
Nope. No numbers added. This.
$23.
Jesus Christ, I hate you, fucking charisma. Okay, so you sit there and you start singing, and as you start you step forward and you tell him to relax, and as you start singing,
Yeah.
you sort of see all the splinters of wood in the ship start to slowly fade out of your vision, and long grass appears and trees, and it's almost like you're in a natural grove as you sing, and he just
Yes.
slowly sort of closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. How much hit points does it heal?
1d6. So I would roll a d6.
Yep, go for it.
6.
Okay, so he sort of coughs a couple times, and as you stop singing, your vision goes back to how the world is. And he takes his hand
Right.
away, and his wound is sealed up, and he's just blood-covered hands. What? How? What was that?
I just do. And I fixed you.
Thank you. I'm sorry I was rude to you yesterday. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll gather the survivors here, and if you can check that cave out.
Yeah, just make sure everyone's okay, and then we'll go into the cave.
Okay.
As friends.
All right. So, Nissa, you can move at normal speed, and you have.
I walk with the others then.
Did you roll a? Oh, you rolled a d20. It's meant to be a d8, but sure.
I will do it again.
Let's have a look.
Well, fuck.
At least
Wait,
you rolled
wait.
it now.
Wait, is she close enough to hear my song of rest?
Does it heal everyone in the area,
Let me check.
or is it one person?
Song of rest benefit. If you or any friendly creature can heal you, they regain hit points at the end of the short rest.
At the end of the short rest. So
Yes.
the short rest in my world will be at least 10 minutes. So you guys sit there
Okay.
for 10 minutes. And Nissa is healed 6 points plus the 1 for the drink.
Yes.
So while you guys are doing that,
Terrible fucking health potion, by the way. But only give you 1 fucking health point. It's a terrible potion. Tried it, never bought it. Never fucking bought it.
I'm like,
Rip
oh,
off.
you
ripped
guys
off.
are sitting there. Sarah, you get to this big, dark, scary cave. What do you do?
I look behind me, see if the others are with me.
They are not.
We're slowly. Give us a bit.
We check.
We check.
And I just go in and have a quick look inside, go in a couple meters. If I'm not seeing or hearing anything, I'll go back out and wait for the others.
So you walk inside. It's actually quite clear. The light's pretty good because the sun is low enough to see inside the cave. You can hear something breathing deeper inside the cave. You can hear the at least the exhale and a slight whistle. What would you like to do?
Well, the light's good enough. I'll go a little further in. Hello?
You get no response, but it does echo. Hello, hello,
Tig.
hello. The cave says back, Tig, Tig.
We make new friend.
You hear the cave go, we make new friend.
Okay, I'll go a little bit further actually. See if I can find anything. And unless the light stops, and then I'll head back.
Okay, you get to the back of the cave, and you see it's quite clear. The cave's only about 10 meters or 30 feet deep. It's pretty simple. In the back wall is a statue that's sort of the wall has been carved away, so it's like half statue out of it. You can see that someone's carved a face, like a really amazingly lifelike face and upper torso, as if it's leaning out of the cave wall. And the breathing you're hearing is actually coming from that face.
Oh wow. Okay. I can see it pretty clearly. How far away from it am I?
Probably about 3-4 meters.
Hello.
Hello.
Want to be friend?
Want to be friend?
Okay. We friends. We friends now.
Okay, we friends.
And I'll go back and get
We
the
friends
others.
now. Okay, and off you go.
When I go find them, I'll just tell them, it's safe. Fine.
Okay, so have your conversation.
It's safe? Okay, that's good. See, look, this person checked it out, and I point towards the captain.
Alright, the captain, which is now asleep at your feet.
Yes, captain
That
is now
captain?
asleep at my feet. Yes,
Alright.
that captain.
Sleepy captain.
Do you want to go check the cave yourself, or are you happy just to send the captain there with the people?
Hey, Nissa, what do you think?
I say send the captain there with the rest of them.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do then?
We have a mission to do. We have to find the
Nah, fuck that.
Flurgrite.
Fuck that. Nah, fuck that. We're gonna go find Jeeves.
Oh yeah, we have to go find Jeeves.
Um,
Let's go find Jeeves.
Sarah, you've been hearing all this, so you can respond however you like.
What is Jeeves?
Jeeves is my wolf pet.
He's a real cute puppy.
Not Kit.
Kit Kit is a wolf.
Don't like not Kit. No,
Oh,
like no.
It's okay. It's okay. He's
Bad.
It's okay, they're
No.
very nice, not bad.
No,
very
no,
trained.
no, bad.
Very
No.
nice.
No, it's bad.
And I'd like
Well,
to.
I'm
I'd
gonna
like
go
to.
find my wolf anyway. She can beat it if she wants. If she doesn't like it, she can stay away from it. I will. Keep
I'd like
him
to. I'd
away,
like to like
but I
No,
need
like
my-
stroke.
no.
I'd
no.
like to stroke
Give
the.
owl. Wolf creature, give owl.
And as she holds up her finger,
like,
you see there's a tiny little scratch as if she got bitten like 20 years ago.
And I take that and I give it a little kiss and make it feel better. It's like, is that better? Well, owie.
Why?
I don't know. This is a good wolf. Let's go.
Let's go, wolf.
Why? We go.
Okay.
I think the confusion helped with the.
Yeah, definitely did. Confuse the dumb ones, and then they just agree to anything.
Exactly. Let's
That's how
go.
things work. It's how things work with him.
Okay. Which way do you want to go? Since you're on the boat now?
Maybe we should walk down like the beach and see.
Yeah, I want to walk down the beaches and see if I can find Jeeves.
And which way would you like to head?
The opposite way to the cave, I'm assuming. I'll eventually go up past the cave as well, but other way.
Okay, so south. Okay. Who's taking point?
Yes, I will.
All right.
The
So-
surviving lady.
This is up front. Who's next?
I'm always behind Nissa.
I'll be last to make sure they don't slow down.
Okay.
Just poking us with your fucking thing, just going, oi, move!
Okay. Ah.
Okay.
While we're walking, I'm just going to be holding the club and just like talking to it.
All right. So you walk down the beach and you see that there is pretty much directly in front of where the boat was is a path up into the forest. But either side of that is cliff face with a bit of forested area, but it eventually gets to mountains on either side. It'll take you a while to get around the mountains, and you're not even sure if the cliff's going to end. You can see. Actually, roll a perception check. Whoever's in front, Nissa.
That's a D20, right?
D20 plus your perception skill on your sheet.
Yeah, I didn't put the perception in.
Wisdom.
What's your? Yeah, wisdom.
modifier?
That's one. Woo!
course she did, guys. With maximum numbers today. Alright, so...
Does this make you sad?
Not too much, just... Alright, so if you're looking down past here, you end up seeing that there is a set of ruins just on the other side of the mountains. Now, the mountains themselves are not so much like a big circular, natural formation. It looks like it was one mountain, but it's been clawed from the top and ripped through. Imagine getting something like clay and getting your fingers and pushing them into it and then dragging.
Huh.
That's what you see as you start walking past it. It wasn't really a mountain.
Wait, what did I miss? Sorry, I was talking about food.
I'm so hungry.
Well, Chad can tell you.
Oh, essentially, it's just like it looks like a mountain, but it looks like someone put their hands through the ground and just kind of like dug.
So it's not like a mountain range.
Like it anymore.
It's more like the leftovers of a mountain.
Yes.
So we in Giant Land? Okay, we leave now.
Okay.
Find Jeeves,
We have to
and then
find Jeeves.
Yeah, we have to find Jeeves.
So you notice that past the weird rock formation is a small set of ruins. They might have a better vantage point.
Let's go there.
We'll go towards the ruins then.
Alright.
And I start walking like this.
Of course you do.
And I try to. And I
I'll
try to
copy
like.
him.
Yeah. Huh?
Behind
Yeah.
you.
I'll-
Yeah.
I was. Yeah. I
I'll
kept
copy.
looking to see if you're copying me or not. Trying to get you like to lift your spirits so you don't get scared when the dog comes here.
So
If we find.
after about 6 or 7 hours, you get to a place in the cliff face where you could probably get up to where these ruins are.
Okay.
You're going to need to do some athletics checks to climb it.
Okay. Athletic. Okay.
Well, Triad's fucked. Probably gonna have one of us is probably gonna have to carry him on our fucking backs.
Yeah, probably. Okay, let me try to do an athletics check. Is everyone doing an athletics check?
All three of you have to do it to climb.
Yep.
Twelve.
12. Not too bad. What else we got? 8.
Dang it.
So,
I like the fact that the person with less strength did the highest roll.
Shad, you sort of sit there and you take a moment to look up and you're like, I could probably reach there and put my foot there. And you start climbing very slowly. And the barbarian just sort of like playfully jumps at the wall, grabs hold, and you hear a clatter as the rocks just fail under her grip. And Nissa was just about to join her and gets toppled on top of by the barbarian. So you hear her grunt.
Did I lose hit points this time?
no,
'Cause I feel
no.
like I did.
It's fine. So,
So am I on top or like I don't get it?
yeah, it's about a 15 meter high climb, and you get to the top
Okay.
and you just lay there panting. Yeah. And
Can I stab the arm into the wall? I help.
sure, just roll a flat strength check. Now, are you
Oh, Nat
roll-
20.
Are you like climbing with it, like stab in, climb, then stab again?
Yes. Help. And
Yeah.
stab it into the wall.
Okay, so you go climbing this like that, and Nissa, you just see this as this person drives a piece of wood into a rock face and uses it to climb like a ice pick on an ice sheet. Like,
I know what you mean. It's okay. Don't hurt yourself. Keep going.
it's very odd. What would you like to do?
Ask it if she can carry me up.
When she's got the okay, so you're about 10 meters up the wall, Sarah, and you hear Nissa call out for help.
Oh, need help. Okay. String. I'm gonna get the I'm like hold on to arm and try and get the rope that I normally use for it and hang it down to her.
Okay, that's about. Yeah, that should do it. That should do it.
I'm pretty sure if it's even a little bit close, I have rope that I can tie to it as well if I need.
You still have to climb up high enough.
Dude.
You didn't do that the first time. So, okay, you can do a climb check at advantage, or you can have Tig just, like, you can just hold on and Tig pulls you up.
I'll just hold on and Tig pulls me up.
Alright, do a strength check, Tig.
This is how we die.
17.
So you sit there, and as you grab onto it, you just start getting pulled up, and it's just the most like awkward feeling. Yep. So you're all at the top.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Is all I can say as I'm going up.
Yeah.
Because Mary Poppins exists in this world.
You find a set of ruins and a large chasm near them. The ruins, only a few, there's like 4, 5 buildings. There was a watchtower here. It looks like this was, it might have even been some sort of lighthouse. It's the families that would have looked out for ships coming by. What would you guys like to do?
Isn't our mission to find
I'm trying to find Jeeves.
Jeeves? Yeah.
So we look around the ruins, I guess. Even though I'm not sure how my wolf would have gotten up here in the first place, but you know.
Okay, so obviously it's a sandy beach. You're not going to see paw prints, you know.
Yes.
But if one of you wants to climb the tower and roll a perception check, you might be able to try to see a wolf shape somewhere.
Yes. Let's go. I can't climb up that. I can barely climb up this.
I'll try.
I mean, you did just fine, didn't you?
I'll.
Yeah, try it.
So who's climbing the tower? It's got a staircase inside. You'd have to maybe haul yourself up one level.
I'll give it a shot.
If Sarah doesn't do it, then I'll give it a shot afterwards.
So, okay, so Sarah,
Well, if
naturally,
you want to do it.
you want to get the high ground away from mean puppy, not Kit Kit. So you just pretty much run up the tower. I'm not going to make you roll a check for hauling yourself up one level. Not up the side of the tower. I saw your eyes go large. She goes inside up the stairs like a regular person.
Okay.
She's not really that regular.
Just clambers up very loudly.
Roll a perception check.
Natural? No. 20. All up.
Yeah,
Oh.
not natural. Okay, so you you hear more than see a large growling sound coming from where the chasms were. Like it's across the wind, but for it to be reaching this far, you know, it's a relatively
So it's
large
back
sound.
from where we came? Sorry?
No, well, you guys climbed up to where the ruins are. The ruins would sort of be back in the direction of the ship, but they're a bit further inland.
Okay. Oh, and the chasm's just... Okay.
I think you can see it on the map roughly if you go have yourselves a look. Or on my
Yes,
share
little
screen.
red bit, is it?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, okay. So I'm about story up. Story and a half.
You're about
I'll just
4 stories
wait.
up.
4 stories up? Alright, I'll just look down to those two and be like, big growl over there. Nope. Angry, not Kit Kat. No. Big. Very big.
Jeeves? So let's go get Jeeves.
I am going to slowly and hopefully quietly make my way towards the growling noise and slightly saying Jeeves in like a whisper.
Okay. Because you are you're slowly and quietly doing something, which would usually be a stealth check, but you're also calling out as you're doing it.
I'm not calling, I'm whispering.
Yeah, it's sort of the same thing.
No, calling out is like Jeeves! Whispering is
Well, what I'm getting at is you're going to do a stealth check with disadvantage as opposed to no stealth check.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it means you roll twice and pick the lowest. And again.
Oh.
So 14. 19. Okay. So you make your way towards the cavern, and as you get closer, you realize that it's like the there's something in the ground, and it's the echoed sound from underground you can hear. There's something in the chasm.
Is my Jeeves in the chasm?
If you want to pop your head over the edge and look, you can.
Yes, please.
Yep, so you sort of look down, and there's 4 men. They look like they're made of stone, and they're very clumsily swinging spears and clubs at a very, very angry wolf.
That's my Jeeves, isn't it?
That is your
That's my
Jeeves.
Jeeves. I'm gonna fuck him up. Let's go. Let's go.
We go?
We go. We go fight.
We go.
Get my Jeeves.
We go.
get my Jeeves. We go fight.
Jump
get my
down.
Jeeves.
Oh,
Do,
okay.
do I see this as well?
Yeah.
I just appreciate the fact that she's scared of wolf and she dived down. She jumped
Yeah,
down without.
but you just you said, let's
Onto
get
the
Jeeves.
land.
Yeah, you said, let's get Jeeves. And she's like, we go! And then just jumped in without looking. Okay.
Okay, well,
I didn't tell you how far down it is. So,
I jumped off the building, not into the chasm, sorry.
Oh. Well, no. Because if she's all that way ahead into the chasm, that's a while away. You wouldn't notice. You would have to have followed.
Oh, sorry.
Because you already told me that you was like, I'm going to go down. So, I think you did.
One
anyway.
second.
Yeah,
I'll be right
nope, you're up. Come on.
So,
Sorry, it cut out for a sec, so I missed that bit.
do
how,
you want...
How far down is the chasm?
Oh, it's a bit. It's a bit.
I'm pretty sure I have rope, so you want to let me know?
Hold up a second. So, can I get you to roll? I'm gonna get you to roll an acrobatics to try to take half damage to this. That's from you, Sarah.
Me or her? Okay.
Tig.
Okay, I'm
No.
back. I'm sorry.
Oh.
5.
What happened? What did I miss?
Someone decided to dive into a
Sorry, I sneezed.
chasm without looking.
Oh,
Yep. Okay.
Sarah.
Tig. Take 24 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. So, yes, it's 50
Okay,
foot,
good.
by the way. Nissa. You just watch her disappear, hit the ground, and crumple flat. And you're sitting there looking down like, oh, that's actually quite a way.
Is there a way to get into the chasm without like jumping?
You can climb.
Don't we have our ropes that we got from our backpack?
Yeah, we have rope. So I thought
From your what?
something like me.
From our backpack.
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 Okay, so you do have rope.
How much rope do we have though?
You have a couple 100 feet of it in that backpack.
Yeah, we're
That's
good.
enough, right?
It's more than enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I tie the rope to something secure at the top of the chasm and I throw it down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do this.
Just roll a quick perception
Yeah,
check.
and then he.
That's the wrong one. Slash.
Is that perception for all of us, sorry, or just them?
Just Nissa. And for Tig, oh, that's not good. Tig,
That
the
doesn't look good either.
fall
Rip.
breaks.
Yeah?
The fall breaks the target's leg, leaving them stunned for 1 round and reducing your movement to 1 meter until you receive medical attention or magical healing.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Tig broke her leg.
Tig broke her leg. So
What do you mean my fall made it so that she broke her leg? That makes no sense.
did I
No,
say?
Kyle rolled like.
It's just a result
separate.
as of my fall.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
I was like, he told me to roll, and then he was like, oh, by the way, and I was like, did I do that? I really.
No. Well, you didn't
No,
fall
no,
down
no, no.
hard.
It was as a result of the fall.
So, you rolled terribleness.
What? Can't blame me.
You find
Motivated.
it's just unlucky. You find a tree in the dry, crumbling earth. It's the only thing you can find here.
Woo, the trees are fucking shit.
So you can tie your rope to that if you want to.
No, we will not. We will not get out of that chasm if I do that.
Like you can climb down the walls of the chasm naturally. The rope just might help you a little bit.
Yeah, but how like, how will I get back up with a wolf? Is my point. if I
Try
don't
your
have a rope.
best.
Alright, I will attempt to climb down it naturally then, I guess.
Oh.
Yep, go for it. You have to roll a athletics check to climb down it if you're not going to tie the rope off.
Okay.
Can I try to find a place to roll, to tie the rope off? Because I noticed she didn't, and I'm like, why aren't you? Let me do it.
No, if you try to find it, all you find is the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Nissa starts climbing down and doesn't have too much of a problem. You're left up there with a... Did you leave him with the rope, or did you put the rope back in the backpack? Nissa.
I left him the rope in case he wanted to use it.
You have 200 feet of rope coiled at your feet. You have nothing you can see to tie it to. A 50-foot drop in front of you. If you look down, you see Tig with a piece of bone sticking out of her thigh, and Nissa's climbing down. Yes?
Throw the rope.
Can I just yell up?
You throw the
I
rope.
throw the rope. I throw the rope, and I try to climb down naturally.
You throw the rope down?
Just I throw the rope down.
Okay. So, Nissa, you just see the coils of rope
I'm just like
past you. And Sarah, you see all this rope land next to you. Alright, try
I
to
just look up at him and just go, why?
roll yourself an athletics check.
One.
Wait,
Oh,
what the fuck did I
Chad,
miss?
no. You
Okay,
rolled a natural one.
you see
I
Chad
didn't roll
sort
a
of like,
natural one.
he looks off
Not a
the edge,
natural.
and you're looking up at him, Sarah. Nissa's too busy climbing.
Hmm.
you see him start to get vertigo. You don't know why he's swaying. You, the player, know he's got vertigo, but you don't. He just topples forward off the edge. So you can either let him fall or try to catch him. It's up to you. I know you're laying on the floor. You're pretty much gonna just up at him.
I'll try and catch him.
All right.
I'll get the try and stand up with the arm and then try and
Really?
catch him.
Oh god. Okay. Give that a shot. Roll a.
I'm not catching him with the arm. Let's just be clear about that.
Oh, 1 second.
Roll
I'll be back.
a dexterity check, I think. That seems fitting.
$20.
Okay. So you sort of see him start swaying, like, oh god, and you stand up as you look up as he
What
topples. Strength check to catch him.
Oh, I'm still falling.
Yeah, it's been a long fall, Cheyenne.
50 feet's a long way. 16.
Okay. Okay. So it is technically your height. Slash roll. 46.
Sorry, Chad.
So Cheyenne takes 8 points of damage.
Oh, that's not much at all.
Sarah takes 4 points of damage.
No, sorry.
And you both wind up on the
Alright,
floor.
we're all good.
You both wind up on the floor. She somewhat broke your fall.
So we're all alive.
Thank you. And I just kind of hold on to like.
So you're sitting there climbing,
I'm just picturing myself
and then you,
climbing and then just seeing Snip just go.
well, Chai didn't even like scream. He just like got real dizzy and just fell. So you just hear.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I'm just casually
And that's
crawling
about it.
down, then just see his body just goes so fast.
Yep. He. Okay, sorry, I just read the chat. He, you don't hear, like, the breaking of a body on the floor. He's been caught. You get to the bottom, and you've got him laying on top of, Tig, who is not looking great. Not looking great at all.
Told
We have
you.
more potion.
I told you. Woof. Give ow. I point at my leg.
Can I please try cure wounds on Tig?
Okay. So, you've never really cast magic before, have you? Okay. Nothing on, except like your wolf. So,
I have cure wounds.
Yeah, we've obviously done this to my wolf at least once in its life, so I know that something works. So I'm gonna attempt to give it a shot. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna attempt this.
usually when
And
you
don't
do
forget.
this, usually when you do
Don't
this on
forget
your
what that
wolf,
old guy told us.
usually when you do this on your wolf, you prepare a poultice and lay it over his wounds. And you haven't, as far as I know, collected any ingredients for a poultice. So Tig's a little bit out of luck there. You can
Damn it.
attempt to, because you know the poultice doesn't heal things as fast as it does when you do it to your wolf, so you can attempt to will it into being, but you're gonna, even the thought, you think that's pretty dumb. That's a dumb thought. That can't possibly happen. So roll an Arcana
Is there anything
check.
else we can Arcana check?
Yep.
I'm sorry, but I'll be right back. I need to fix something.
Everyone's so busy this session.
I know.
Nope.
Oh no. So she sits there, she closes her eyes and places her hands on your wound.
At
And
least I tried.
she's like, this is dumb, and she starts concentrating, and you're just watching this person like sort of rub their hands in your blood and like squinting really hard. So, like, you, Tig, think this is perhaps the dumbest person you've ever met.
I'm just gonna look at the arm and be like, you smart. Look at her really confused and like pat her on the head.
At
Do
least I tried.
do an intelligence check, Tig.
I feel like at this point your intelligence check will be better than mine.
Oh jeez.
Fucking hell.
You guys kind of boned at the moment. So, when Shai gets back, maybe you have more luck. But until then, you can hear pretty much about... you can also see if you decide to turn around. About 100 feet to the left is your wolf backed into a corner being advanced on by a group of stone men.
Well, I'm by myself at this point, so let's fucking go. If I die while they're gone, fuck it.
Alright, so...
I yell at them and I go, "Oi, get away from my wolf."
Up. You gonna roll to attack? You have a surprise
Okay,
round.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Everyone's leaving. That's what you missed.
What?
Nissa, Sarah had to go to something. You had to go to something. Nissa's about to fire arrows at stone people.
And we both came back at the same time.
Alright guys, Tig has returned.
My strength or my dex? I can't remember. I think it's my dex. Oh no, it's +7. Never mind.
Yep, it's +7 to hit. D20 +7.
Whoa, 12! Probably not gonna do shit all, but let's do it.
So, you draw your bow back and fire, and a arrow hits the back of one of the stone men and just stays lodged there. And it just doesn't seem to notice. Just keeps advancing on Wolf. You all get one chance to make an attack before we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay. Can I start insulting those people?
You can certainly try.
Okay. I'm like, yo, you stupid, ugly, fucking stone men people who don't even have a proper face. I hate you.
I'm assuming that's a vicious mockery.
Yes.
Okay. Roll the damage. That was the most terrible mockery I've ever heard.
I'm sorry. Roll for damage.
I think he'd get in trouble if he went full on damage.
What?
Oh, you're gonna do so much damage to these things. Alright.
And
They-
they cause disadvantage for their next roll.
Alright, so...
That's useful.
Is it to every enemy or just the one enemy you picked out?
The one enemy I picked up.
I just crit your wolf, I'm sorry. So...
You're not sorry. A little
Alright.
bit.
Good thing he has disadvantage.
Not that one.
Damn it.
Alright, your wolf takes 8 points of damage. I don't know how much health it has at the moment. I've got your sheet in front of me. The next one does not have disadvantage. He hits. The next one doesn't. Oh wait, there's a better way for me to do
How
this, isn't
many points of damage did you say my wolf took?
there? 8. So we got...
Well, he's
This
on
wasn't
3 hit
fun.
points then.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
My wolf's dead.
Alright, the last... No, that's not how it works. The last one misses. So the other 2...
The wolf's dead.
17 points of damage.
That's not how it works.
What is your wolf's constitution?
The fuck is... Oh, 12 plus 1. The modifier, so it's 12.
Okay. And what's your wolf's total hit points?
11.
Okay. So it is now on the floor, on its side, and it's just like whimpering at you.
You're a horrible DM. Like, horrible. You could
why?
have killed one ass, but no, you went after the dog. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just go. Continue.
The force of the attack ruptures several of the target's organs and knocks it down, gasping in wretched pain. The wolf suffers blood loss and suffers 2 permanent constitution damage. So it's bleeding every turn now, along with 2 permanent con damage. So you might want to mark that on your sheet.
What am I supposed to be marking exactly?
That it's got 2 con damage down, so if it had 12 con, it's now at 10. And it's bleeding every turn, so it would lose 1 hit point per turn until it's healed up to its constitution.
Well, you said that it did 8 damage, so it's on 3 hit points. It has 3 rounds before it dies.
Yeah, but then it got hit again.
Yeah, it hit again.
Yeah, and how many hit points did it lose?
It's at 0. It's at 0 of everything now, alright? I will remind you what I said last time was on Discord after the game, but for now it's at 0 hit points.
It's all good to go.
So, Sarah, Tigger,
Tig.
you were walking forward, right? You were trying to get closer?
Yes. Can I just quickly, gonna turn to Sout and say, "You heal me, I save not Kit or nice lady."
And I do have cure wounds, so
Yes, but this is a level beyond your usual. You're used to doing Mage Hand and Song of Rest.
yes. And doing Song of Rest isn't really feasible right now.
So roll that Arcana check. Not charisma anymore, bitch.
You bitch.
So mean
Still,
about
it's honestly-
charisma.
It's honestly still not bad though.
Yeah, I know.
14.
Okay. So you sit there and you start, like, you're effectively just trying to make your Song of Rest that you usually cast. But you don't want her the rest, you just want the healing. You don't want it to, you want it now. And you focus and you start to cast. And you start seeing that otherworldly forest appear around you again. But this time there is a 12-foot tall creature standing between you and your target. It has antlers on its head, and it has the legs of either like a goat or a horse or something like that. It is hugely muscled and carrying a spear. Now, you can try to re-roll your check and see what happens. You can try to push through and be like, "Oh, you don't scare me," and keep casting. Or you can not.
Considering part of my character is to help Nissa no matter what.
Well, Nissa's fine.
Roll this.
That's a dangerous.
Nissa's
I'm
fine, but she's fine. But she will never forgive me if something happens to her dog, and I could have done something about it.
I'll still think you
Okay.
But like in my head. Reroll. 20.
Alright, so you like concentrate and you force the magic out of you, and you see it sort of flow not from you so much, but out of the surrounding ethereal forest. And it flows through this creature in front of you and pushes it back, and then bursts through it into, I believe it was healing, not necessarily, it was Tig, right?
It's Tig, yeah.
Yeah,
So Tig can help,
cool.
not Kit Kit.
As you do it,
So
you see the pattern that the magic made. There are small floating symbols within the magic.
okay.
Do
What
you
are those
read-
symbols? Do I take notice?
Do you read Sylvan?
I don't read Sylvan.
Then you do not notice. You like see them, but you don't know what they mean.
I happen to know a friend who knows Sylvan.
That's
Can
I
I-
know
for you.
Sylvan.
No, because she is not in this other realm of magic that you are.
Damn it.
Can he remember them and then tell me
that's
later?
unfortunate. That's not gonna happen.
Damn it.
No, can I remember?
So, how
that
many
it
hit
is
points
Sylvan?
does Tig receive?
Let me roll for that.
Just gonna nip that in the
1d8.
bud right there.
1d8 plus 5. Uh. Nine.
9 hit points.
Yeah.
Tig,
All right. Yes.
you have 9 hit points. You can move at 20 feet per turn. But that is it. Your leg is still...
8.
It's not a... Take a picture with your smartphone, Jesus. It's not healed properly. It's almost like it's been healed badly. It hurts to walk on. You'll take 1 point of damage with every step you take. Or every... I'll make it every 20 feet you move. But, yeah. You can move. You have some hit
Okay.
points.
All right. I'm. All right. So I'm back up to 31. All right. I will. Yeah. I'll move forward the 40 feet that I need to. Over 2 turns.
Okay.
I never threw the arm, did I? Because it was
No,
too
so-
far away.
Yep, so you can only move 20 feet at this point. So you move 20 foot forward and stop, and like prepare in case they come closer, or do you want to double move?
Yeah. I'll move. Can I double move?
Uh,
'Cause I'm not attacking.
yeah.
Okay. I'll do that.
Go. For it.
I'll basically look to the ranger and say, come with, and I'll move forward the 40 feet.
I'll follow Tig.
All right. Tig, take 2 points of damage for moving forward 40 feet.
Yep.
All right. Roll initiative, please. Since these things are now turning around to come at you, all of you.
Me or her?
All of you.
Sure. Initiative. Okay.
Yeah.
9.
9. All right.
9.
Oh, do we contest that?
No. Just waiting for Nissa.
I want it to be 9 too.
It would be great.
That'd be funny.
11. All right. Niss, you get to attack first.
Well, I'm gonna attempt to fucking hit him with my bow again. The point
Yep.
doesn't do anything, so. Yep.
Roll to hit.
There you go, 24.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you hit. You hit good. Roll damage.
Woo! Damn, you hit well.
Roll damage.
Nissa?
Maybe.
Sorry, I didn't eat. I'd focus on food. Give me a sec.
Yep.
I'm so hungry.
Let's see how much
Do I
damage
add
you do.
anything to that?
Yeah, dex modifier.
Alright, it's plus 3. Plus 2.
Okay.
Well then.
So you draw back, fire, and this time you hit it right in the joint between the shoulder and body, where you can sort of see it's been swinging on a pivot. And this time it's sort of like you see a chunk of it chip away. It keeps walking forward. Holy shit! What was that?
That was my phone.
What was
I
that?
apologize. That was my phone. I apologize.
All right. So next
Will not
is
happen again.
both Shired and Tig.
Okay, so do we roll to contest like this eagle goes
No,
up, so
you
he goes
both
first?
can move at the same time. Just between you, decide who wants to go first. I don't mind.
Big strong man, go first. Big strong woman, go first.
Okay, because my leg is hurting, every time I move and I'm having to help something I really don't like, I would like to rage.
Yep, you can rage. Go for it. And then
Yeah, alright, I'm rolling it. 1d20.
you're rolling your attack, are you?
Yeah.
You throw in your club
And
again.
I get the rage bonus. Yeah, I'm going to be throwing the club. So 6 plus.
Sure.
Is that correct? With the rage bonus of 2, yeah. 10.
No, the rage bonus doesn't apply to hit. It only
Oh, it's already
applies-
included.
No, it rage bonus doesn't apply on to hit, only to damage. It's +2 to damage.
Sorry, my bad. Alright, I'll re-roll.
No. You still rolled a 2. You
Nope.
just
All good?
and you missed. So you heft your club and throw it, and it just goes sailing, and you hear it off the back wall, just lying on the floor over there.
Just gonna yell out, bad arm!
Okay, what would you like to do then, Chad? Or Sout?
I would like to how far away are they from me?
They are 60 feet.
They're 60 feet.
Yep.
Want to get a little closer? Start insulting their stupid, ugly little box faces again.
Yep. Go for it.
I'm like, see, you're so dumb and you're so stupid and you're fat. Bye. Okay. Do I just roll a d4?
Just like a really like teenage girl. That's what I'm thinking of when you insult people.
Because
When you
because
insult
I'd like to
people.
point.
All I can picture him singing is UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. Hey,
You-
you ugly.
Ugly.
Yeah.
You ugly.
Alright, roll your damage.
One.
We're doing so well.
My dog's gonna fucking die.
As a unit, all 4 just and look straight at you, Chad.
No.
They move and end their turns 30 feet away from... Wait, how far forward did you move, Chad?
Like 20 feet.
Okay, they are 10 feet away from you. Yep. Back to Nissa.
I'm gonna attempt to shoot them again, I guess.
Yep, go for it. That sword totally clashes with that eyeshadow. You should be ashamed. That's a good one. Yep,
So far, the hole is the most powerful entity in the game.
All about style.
that hits.
Another damage.
You roll
didn't do the.
for damage.
Okay,
You
well,
roll
give me a
not
sec.
d20.
One second. Yeah, I just didn't put the dash in front of it.
You also roll not d20, not d20. You roll your weapon damage, which would be 1d8, I believe, for a longbow.
So it's d8 plus 4.
Yep. Six.
Well, rip.
Is that the same one you fired at before, and the same one that Shia was screaming at?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. You hit the shot in the corner of its eye, and you see the head split, and the entity crumbles to the ground. Tig and Shad, Sout, you have seen. You have seen this large stone man fall to the ground with a head split. So, what would you like to do? Your turn to attack.
Can I pull back the rope that I had attached to arm?
Yep.
Okay, so pull it back, return it to myself, and then I'm going to stand up and try and attack one of the other ones by, like, stabbing it in the face with arm.
Well, the thing is, it's your move action to pull that thing back, right? Which means you can only attack.
All right, sorry.
And they are still 30 feet
30.
from you. So you can either throw arm again, or you can wait and move forward next turn.
Yeah, I'll pull the arm back and I'll hold my action till they get closer.
Okay. Hey, Sout, buddy. There
I-
are three
I-
large creatures in front of you.
I run towards Tig. I'm like, ah!
Go for it.
Bit.
You have run 30 feet towards Tig. Sorry, 20 feet towards Tig. Behind her, in
Yes.
front of her, next to her. Where do you want to be?
Behind her. Behind
Okay.
her.
And you want to do what?
I want to do vicious mockery again. I'm like, look at your disgusting friend. He died after a pathetic arrow in his head, you pieces of shit. You can't do shit.
We
I-
appreciate the fact that he's abusing them after he ran away.
I also want to point out that I half feel like that vicious mockery is at Nissa with the pathetic arrow.
Oh, no.
Oh! Oh no.
You guys are stone, and you lost to wood.
Roll your damage.
4.
Oh, okay. So, you say that, and one seems to, like, shudder in its step forward, and a lot of, like, pieces, like, crumble off of it. Something you did really did damage. They move forward 30 feet, and they are pretty much nose to nose with you and Tig, and they stop. Tig,
You could see me trembling.
you held your action until they were closer. They are now closer. What would you like to
Yes.
do? Your
I'd like
rage also
to wallop them in the face.
ended because you didn't.
Me?
No, your rage also ended because you didn't attack anything for a round, or be
Because
attacked
I didn't
for a
attack
round.
an enemy.
Yep.
Yeah. Can I start my rage again, or do I have to wait?
I would have to look at the rules. You should have them in front of you. It should tell you. Otherwise, just make a regular attack.
Yep.
I believe there's a.
It says you can turn it off at will and start it.
There used to be a down period between rages as well. Although I have.
I didn't see that when I was looking at it.
Barbarian 15. Rage lasts 1 minute. It ends early if you're knocked unconscious. Your turn ends and you haven't taken damage. Yeah, it just says you can only rage a certain number of times. So if you rage again, you won't be able to rage again for the rest of the day.
I'll save the rage.
Okay.
So choose. Sorry, I'm just
Make-
rolling it.
Yep, make your swing.
8. This happened last time.
That's a shame. Because of your broken leg, you take a swing, and you're off balance because these things push right up to you. So you've tried to take a step back to swing, and you've stepped on that broken leg, and you've just fallen flat on your back. Now it's Nissa's turn. Actually, no, sorry. Now it's Nissa's turn.
Tired.
Nope.
Yeah, no, this is turn.
I was gonna be like, if you're skipping me, you're bad. You're
Nope.
bad.
Nope. I have a sheet with whose turn it is.
Alright, well I'm gonna fucking roll at the dude's head.
Go for it.
Whichever one. Is there only one person left or is it still two?
There's 3.
What? Okay, I'm gonna shoot the one that's, I guess, closest to me since I can't actually see anything on here. It doesn't tell me how many people there are.
There's 3, and they're up against Tig and Sout. The reason there's nothing up there is because I didn't expect you to come this way this session. Continue.
Well, you should have expected that I was gonna go find fucking Jeeves first. Like, you should have known this.
All right,
Anyway,
go.
yes, I'm gonna
That'll hit. That'll hit.
Damn. And 7 damage.
Okay. So. All right.
By the way, no, I'm aiming for its face.
Yep. The shot lodges into like the base of what would be its skull, and you can see the crease on its neck, where the separate blocks for head and body are, and it just sort of rotates on the point to look at you, and then looks back
Oh,
towards.
That's the one that
Sout.
that's the one that got damaged by me already, right?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
You specify closest. She specified closest to her. And they're opposite sides.
Okay.
Because of where you were. That makes it again Tig and Sout's turn.
Go, Tig.
Alright. So I'm prone. I don't know, on my back.
Yeah. There's one in the middle, untouched, and then there's one to your right with an arrow in its neck. The one to your left seems to have crumbled a bit, but isn't toppled over yet.
How far away is the one to my left?
They are all within. If you want to just swing from the floor, you could hit them.
Yeah. So I'll try and swing at the one on the left that's like basically crumbled a bit. Try and swing at that one on the ground.
Yep. You can stand up if you want. You can attempt to stand up anyway.
Actually, can I yeah, I'll stand up. I will swing at its feet and try and wrap arm around its leg with the rope.
Okay. You do. Okay. If you're making a basic swing, that's fine. If you want to do that, you haven't got enough action in your turn, right? If you want to attack from the floor, you're going to roll that. Because of the way you fell, you're going to roll at disadvantage to attack from the floor.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Or if you stand
Yeah.
up, you're going to have them have attacks of opportunity against you as you clamber up to your feet.
Yeah, I'll take the swing from the floor.
Okay. So you want to do which one? The left, right, or middle?
Left.
Okay. Take a swing.
This is for you new people.
Oh, wait,
I
is
only
this
have
damage?
one rule.
11.
Everyone fights, no one quits.
11? That's
Yeah, a disadvantage.
unfortunate. So
I
The cl-
know.
the club just bounces off its stone leg. Sout. Your turn.
So which one's the one that seems to have the lowest health?
They're rock people. That's very hard to
Okay,
tell.
so who's the one I insulted?
The
Whoever that
that's
one is.
Directly. So like she's fallen backwards and you've sidestepped. You are now in front of the one that you damaged before,
Okay.
and there's a full
So I want.
undamaged one in between, sort of in between the other two.
So when I take out my rapier and I'm like, I have something to do.
Yep.
So that's I roll just to hit. $15.
That hits.
That hits?
Yep,
okay.
roll damage.
So 5.
Wow, okay.
And I make sure to aim at its head because I noticed the other one was like, what's in its head?
Yeah, I'm just deciding if I'm going to be a mean DM or not. You stab forward, and you're aiming for its head, but you very rarely use this sword. You haven't been, like, you might have done training a couple hundred years ago, but it's not a thing you do. You're not known for the use of your weapon.
No.
So you stab forward, and you slide the blade. It sort of like slides up its stone chest, and then slits straight into the gap in the neck where the two rocks meet. And you just sort of pry its head off, and the head just sort of falls back, and it crumbles to the floor, dead.
Can I take this opportunity to run?
Sure, I'll allow it.
And I just run as far as I can.
Okay. That goes to the other one's turn. The two stone people. They both raise large sort of warhammers into the air and bring them down towards Tig. And it's a very slow, methodical one hand raises up and boom, down. So.
Can I try to roll out the way?
No.
Ah!
Feel that's gonna miss. Did that either of those beat your AC? 3 and an 8?
No.
So just simultaneously, and then they sort of like stand up straight again and start raising the hammer up. Goes back.
Wait,
to
doesn't
Nis-
one of them has disadvantage, right?
It would not matter. They both missed.
No, but what if one of them gets a 1?
I was about to roll my eyes and be like, nah, it's not gonna happen, but it happens every time I say that.
Yeah, that's
Alright. So,
misses.
Nisa. Your turn.
Sorry, was waiting for the boyfriend to stop coughing.
No problem.
He walked past.
It's your turn.
I am going. There's only 2 left now. I'm going to aim for the one that is the one that's closest to me. Is that the one that just hit those 2?
Yeah, the one close to you has an arrow sticking out of its neck. That's where you fired at before.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot for that. I'm gonna shoot that guy again.
Go for it. How mean do I want to be? How mean?
You're gonna be very mean. That's fine. You're already killing my dog anyway, so who cares, right?
She pulls back, the sass, I can't help it now. She pulls back on the bow and fires. And the shot, because she's aiming for the head, it just deflects off this thing's face. And you hear...
My wolf's dead.
No, well, maybe. You shot it.
your wolf!
How did I shoot my wolf?
Because the arrow deflected off the stone.
Yeah, but didn't they move away from my wolf?
Yes, but the arrow deflected off the stone. Changed
So, like,
trajectory.
Whatever. My wolf's basically dead at this point, so... Rip.
Don't be ripping yet. It is Tig and Soot's turn.
Oh, sorry, how
Okay.
many rounds have we had? Because I'm pretty sure my wolf is actually dead, because it's bleeding out every round.
Yeah, I'll get to
And
it in
it
just
only
a
has,
second.
like,
How far is the wolf from the
It
the thingy?
is roughly. Well, you guys didn't really move much, did you? 30 feet forward. It's about 70 feet behind.
Okay, so I want to run. I want to run to the wolf.
You're going to run past the monsters.
Oh no, not past the monsters then. No, not past the monsters then. Then I want to just vicious mockery the frick out of the one who has an arrow out of his neck.
Yep, go for it.
You have no eyes. You're so annoying. I'm gonna tell Daddy on you. And I look at Nissa. I'm like, Nissa!
Its head just turns and sort of does this, and then just keeps going, and it falls over dead because no matter what you roll now, it's dead. So
Ah, okay.
it was it was very confused at why that was causing it pain.
Obviously doesn't do well with the voices and the yelling and the bad words.
Okay.
It didn't go to high school. It didn't gather
It's
a
a
shield.
sensitive rock.
Maybe we should send it to high school instead and see how it goes.
Probably. But it's dead now,
Tig,
so.
your turn.
So there is one left to my right, and then the one in the middle.
No, there's just the one that's directly in front of you, and it's still slowly raising up its warhammer.
Okay,
This is for
I'm
you,
gonna
Luke.
half action to
Forgot about
stand
I
up.
only have one rule.
Yeah.
Everyone fights. No
So
one
half action
fights.
to stand up, and I'm going to just. How far away is it? Not that far.
It is directly in front of you. You could literally just like just turn on your back a bit and swing, and you hit it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that and swing at it with arm, and just yell out, I angry, and just whack it across the head.
The head would be more like the chest or the gut or the leg because you're on your back still. But yes. All right, take a swing. You are talking without pressing your button, apparently.
Yes, I forgot that.
It happens. Don't worry.
15.
Okay, roll damage. Okay, so you swing, and you guys just watch as this wooden club tears straight through the abdomen of this stone creature and just sprays rocks across the cavern, and the top half crumbles to the floor.
Woo!
Yeah, all are dead. They're all down.
I run for my wolf.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna high
also
five
run.
arm. Yeah. Good job. High five.
You high five yourself. You just do this.
So, well, yeah, she
I
like
also
grabbed
run
the
too.
arm and like. Okay, so
Okay, we need to talk about that later. I need to ask Sarah later about the fuck is up with that. So I'll wait till off stream to do that. But
Off
yeah,
Tig.
okay.
yeah, you can ask Tig
I'm too busy
as
with
Nissa.
my wolf. I'm too busy with
So-
my wolf. Fine, just shush.
The wolf has an arrow sticking through one of his forearms, like front paws, front
My
legs.
bad.
And his tongue is just lolled out of its mouth. You can see blood pooling around its jaws. And there is a distinct concave section to its chest where it's been hit with a warhammer. Its breathing is quite labored.
I apparently can't do cured wounds yet.
I'm gonna yell to the magic man. Magic man, help not kick Kit. Make nice lady happy.
I'm gonna cast like Song of Rest because we're resting right now, so everyone can just like heal. I'm like, everyone, come on.
He's asking you to go close to the wolf, Tig.
The wolf's basically dead.
I'm just gonna sit down.
It's gonna make you feel better.
So, like, you're still 70 feet away, just sitting there shaking your head.
It doesn't reach to you.
It's too
Not-
bad.
You won't hurt.
Going.
You
Yeah,
won't hurt.
not Kit Kit. Not Kit Kit bad.
Not
He
Kit
will
Kit
not hurt
sleep.
you. He is not bad. I promise. I promise.
And then,
Not
and then
Kit
like
Kit
I
sleep?
touch, and then like I touch.
He's
Not
asleep
yeah,
right
not
now.
Kit
He
Kit
will not
sleep.
hurt you.
Sleep? Sleep,
Sleep.
sleep? Not wake? Okay.
Wake.
I'm just gonna like scoot forward just a little bit until he says I can stop.
When you say
Okay, I
scoot,
keep-
you were sitting. I feel like you're just like a dog does on the floor, just dragging.
It's like a toddler moving across the room,
Yeah.
basically just like clutching arm and just like waiting for him to say that's close enough.
Yeah. Once she's about 50 feet, I'm like, that's close enough.
Okay. Sing your song of rest and roll your healing.
Okay. It's flowers gleam and glow. Let your power shine. Make the clock reverse. 4.
All right. So everyone heals 4 hit points. The wolf's breathing steadies a little, but it's still pretty fucked up. It's gonna take, like you've seen it get attacked by a bear, Nissa, and that took a couple days with healing poultices. It needs the rest.
I have enough strength. Whenever we eventually leave this chasm, I will just take my dog with me. I guess I'll carry him.
Okay. Do you guys want to rest here, or do you want to try to get out of the chasm, or do you want to explore the chasm?
Doggo needs
My
to
leg is
rest.
still broken, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
We're all pretty fucked up.
Except me, I'm good. I'm full health now.
No one cares. So you're gonna go. I'm
No
gonna
one
sit with my
cares.
dog and basically cuddle my dog at this point. Just cuddle Jeeves.
Okay. So you're just gonna. How long do you want to stay in this place, resting?
Until I've healed. Until I've healed up enough that I can take it with me. I guess.
Okay.
A short rest
You
be
can-
about 10 minutes.
Short rest will be
Short
10
rest
minutes.
is about 10 minutes.
Yeah. You can. Like you're pretty much good to go. You hadn't taken too much damage. It's more that the wolf needs to at least heal a little bit more before it can move.
Can we
So
try to? Can we?
a long rest
Possible that
would be.
Is it possible that I can try? I know that I don't know cure wounds enough or have my poultice or anything like that. But is there any chance that I could attempt to do what I usually do with my wolf?
Roll a.
Do we have a health
wisdom
potion we
check.
could use?
You do have.
I
Health
know we have a
potions.
health potion, but I'm pretty sure we only have one. We only bought 2.
We bought 2, yeah.
You only have
Wanna-
one left.
If you want to use
And
one,
the
use
other
it.
one does exactly the same as what it did to me, which was 1 hit point, and I don't really think 1 hit point is gonna do overly. too
Remember
much.
to not
It do-
think of
it does
things in
1d8.
terms of hit points, right? Like you don't go, I feel like I have achieved 1% of my health better. You just felt a bit better than you did before. It did heal you. You have no idea how
I will
much.
try using. So is it okay if I use health potion on dog, or do you want me to save it for when we need it later?
No, just use whatever for dog.
Okay, I will.
I love Jeeves too.
Health potion for Jeeves and see if it does anything.
All right, roll 1d8.
Seven, nice.
Nice. So you hear this, and you watch the ribs just shift under it and pop back into place. The concave piece of his chest.
Really weird.
Yep. The concave piece of his chest isn't concave anymore, and it sort of takes this big shuddering breath, and
Jeeves!
it looks up at you, and like licks your face once before resting its head on you.
Jeeves.
I'm just holding out arm, pointing it at them, just like.
And I look at Jeeves as he looks up at me, and I point to Tig, and I go, friend. And my wolf will obviously look at Tig and just sort of wag its tail, I guess. Whatever it does when it's happy. And it's new friends.
It sort of looks across, and you feel it sort of like bristle a little bit. And that's about it. Are you happy? Are you crying? Are you good? Like, what are you?
I'm
What are you?
overjoyed right now. I'm like overjoyed, and I'm like crying, and like I'm
Yeah.
ugly girl crying, and I'm like thanking Tig.
Roll
at
a
this point.
roll a wisdom save. Wisdom save, wisdom check.
Someone in the chat said it's labeled liquid vet.
Pretty much. Roll a
What is
wisdom
a wisdom save again? It's
wisdom
just-
check. It's just your D20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
You didn't write.
Oh, roll 20 plus 1. Oh, you need to roll a D.
Yeah, roll D20. Otherwise, because I was like, wait, what? That's not right. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, oh, that's a nice number.
That's very lucky.
I swear. Well, we've seen
That's
one
still
here
very
anyway,
lucky.
so yeah.
How do you do that? Nick?
I don't
So
know.
as you're hugging this big
Teach me
wolf
your
around
ways.
its neck, to go with like super cliche tropiness, pretty much, you can opt right now if you want to. I'll let you cast Cure Light Wounds, or sorry, Cure Wounds on it, because I told you before, it's not so much the poultice that causes it; it's your connection with your pop. So
Okay, well then, yeah, I will try and do cure wounds on it.
the tears run down your face onto Wolf. It's just like, heals.
This is so cute.
So-
I was gonna be so mad if my wolf died. But it's okay. I think I can bring my wolf back to life. Doesn't really matter.
Go for it.
Go for what?
You have to roll the dice for
Roll
the
D20.
cure.
Right, I got really confused for a second then I was like, what? It tells me to add my spellcaster ability modifier, but
Which
I
is
don't
wisdom.
have one. Okay, thank you.
I'll make sure I go over your sheets for your next one so you can actually have like everything done. Jesus, 9.
Cool. It's
Okay, so how many hit points does that thing have total?
crazy. 11.
11.
11. So because it lost 2, it's down to 10. So it's almost at full hit points. It's yeah, its maximum hit points now is 10, and its constitution is also 10.
Puppy!
All right. It is 7:30. If you guys want to take a quick break to get some water, get some food, it'll be like 5, maybe 10 minutes. I'll try to fix the alert sounds so that they don't come through, and you guys can try to figure out what you're gonna do in the chasm.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'm going to, I guess, walk around the cavern. Do you guys want to come walk around the cavern with me? Assuming that Tig can walk.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure she can't.
Your wolf
Tig.
is sleeping, and when you try to rouse it, it sort of just looks at you and then goes back to sleep.
Oh no, I was gonna carry. I was gonna carry him, but I was just told me to do this, and I'm doing it. How are you guys feeling? You guys alright?
I'm feeling A-okay. A peachy keen full health.
Tig legs
How-
sore.
Okay, so Tig's obviously like still messed up.
Chad.
Yes?
He has a problem. Let's just ignore it.
Okay. You was asked a question. Answer the question.
Me?
Okay, Nissa,
I said I'm
reiterate.
feeling...
I
d-
was
and
saying
then
that everybody's okay, and that I
Yeah, and I said...
he said he was fine, and Tig said that her foot was hurt, so I was just trying to evaluate to make sure they were okay, and I did that.
You said something after that, and it was met with silence.
No, I laughed.
Sure. Maybe I'm going
I
crazy.
did.
All right,
I think you
fine.
are.
Tig, what are you gonna do with your broken leg? Let's move right the fuck along.
Um,
Going insane.
help. I'm gonna attach arm to the side of my leg and try and wrap the rope around my leg. Use it as like a support. What's that
That's-
called? Where it's like
Yeah, that's pretty much what Tig would say. What's that called?
thing.
Can I get you to roll
Hold
an
leg up.
intelligence check to see if you're smart enough to figure out you need to do that? Only because I know what your intelligence is. It's not great.
Yeah.
And I thought my intelligence was bad. Apparently not.
Yeah,
So it's-
hers is- her intelligence is on the level of my strength.
Is it rolling? You have to type it in.
5. Well.
5.
It wasn't a hard check either. Okay. You press arm to your leg, and the weight of arm on you comforts you and makes you happy, and you forget what you're meant to be doing.
I'm just like looking around, just. Oh,
Can I just run to Tig and I'm like, do you need any help?
You help?
I help and I
And me?
arm? And I point at her arm.
Friend. Friend.
Arm and I point at the club. Arm?
Friend. Friend.
Arm friend.
Friend. Is friend. Mine. Me.
Can I say arm
By
friend?
the way, guys,
You friend?
neither of you has actually asked her name. You keep calling her by name, but no one actually knows her
Oh.
name.
Oh,
You only know
I
it 'cause it
just-
came up
I-
in the thing.
Friend?
arm friend. Friend?
You friend?
Friend. Friend.
Friend? You
We
give
friend.
arm? You give
I don't-
arm?
I don't give arm. My arm.
Friend give arm. Arm?
I fix
Friend?
arm.
Friend give arm. You give arm. We friends. We friends now. You give
We
arm.
friends now. Okay. I don't
So
give
give arm.
No, no, my arm.
But we friends now. So
I
give
t- I-
arm.
So I take her and I give her like her club.
Arm.
Arm.
My arm.
I'm just
My arm.
I'm just sitting off to the side with my dog looking at these two in disbelief, thinking what the fuck have I gotten myself into?
You help?
And I
Um,
put my hand and I try to do one more time cure wounds on her leg and I'm like fix leg friend fix leg.
Okay, we friends now.
You hear friend fix leg, and you look at arm, be like, thanks arm, because he said friend fix leg, and arm is friend.
Thanks, arm.
Because if friends give arm, he did
Arm
not
fix
give
leg.
arm. So, Chad,
Good job, arm.
Yes.
you
I
know that last time you did this. What was that?
Yes.
Sorry, what was that, Nis?
No, alright, continue.
Last time you did this, you now know when you try to cast spells, you somehow manage to like call this ghostly forest up, and you don't quite
Yes.
understand what it is, where it's coming from, but it's there. And the first couple times
Yeah.
you did it, you're like, this is cool, I get magic. But last time you did it, you're like, what the fuck was that? That was a large creature in your way.
Yes. Yes.
Now,
That I understand.
it might be waiting for you. It might,
Oh.
you know, do you want to cast this spell? Like, I just reminding you that it was literally like an hour or two ago that you were transported to another realm where this giant ghostly creature thing was. What would you like to do? You sure you want to heal it?
You know what? I'm gonna roll for myself for courage. Is that okay?
Yeah.
If I get over,
Roll.
if I,
It'll be a wisdom check. I'll tell you what it is. Roll a wisdom check.
okay, wisdom check.
That's like a will. Willing yourself on.
yeah. And my wisdom is okay. Oh shit! I put one extra L. Oh, I got a nat 20.
Natural 20. Oh wow, your wisdom's terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, my wisdom is trash.
So you're like,
Can't be as bad as mine.
you know that your friend really needs the help. You must heal this person, this lovely lady god that has been beating down enemies around you, keeping you safe.
Yes. So I have to try to roll. I have to try to heal her. So I sit down and I focus and I try to like put in all like the healing abilities and like think of all the magic and all the calmness that I can put into like her like.
Roll a charisma check.
Oh, thank God. $18.
Okay. You're getting more used to like. There's half of Nissa's head. You're getting more used to pushing into this other world, or you don't know if you're pushing it there or you're bringing it here, because you've done it and it only seems to extend 10 to 20 feet around you, and it shifts. It's never entirely there.
Yes.
So when you do it, this time you now can smell. It's like a sweet flower around you, and you can feel the damp wetness of wherever you are, like it's the early morning, and there's a low fog.
Okay.
You can also
Smell.
hear.
Okay.
I would write this down on a piece of paper. It's less clickety.
Oh yes. Wait.
You also can hear, moving in the underbrush, something very, very large.
Moving. Something large. And what else do I? It's damp.
Damp,
And there's
foggy, and
fog.
it's a sweet flowered smell.
Sweet flower smell. Damp.
Yep,
Foggy.
so roll
Okay.
the healing for
Okay.
for Sarah.
One.
I can hear you crunching on a carrot, Kyle.
Shh, you're not supposed to know that.
7.
Yay!
Okay. Roll me an Arcana check.
What have you done to me?
Arcana check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So. 19.
Okay. So, Tig, you're looking up at you're looking down at Arm, and you start to feel better. Nissa, you're watching across as Soot tries to do this, and then Soot disappears.
What?
He's just
I'm
not-
distracted by looking at Arm, right?
Yeah, you're not there. You're just like, oh, thanks, Arm,
Okay,
because you feel
Soot.
better. And you hear that. You hear, where the fuck is Soot?
Who's Soot?
What the fuck? Soot? What the fuck happened to Soot?
What the fuck happened to me?
What's a Soot?
Person that was touching your leg? He's gone.
Oh, friend?
Yeah, friend's gone.
Friend gone.
I don't know where friend went. I kind of like
Arm?
look around
Where'd
in,
friend
like,
go?
a panicked look, kind of like, yeah.
In
I'm just
Sylvan,
shrugging.
Sarah, and only Sarah, you hear a whisper of into the first world. You don't really know how to speak Sylvan, but you understand it enough. Thank you, guys.
Friend gone?
Perfect.
Why is it the only person that knows this fucking language isn't getting any of this?
Okay. So,
God dang it, this is so
Hi.
hard.
as you finish the healing spell and you try to stop it, you feel this faint pressure behind your eyes, and you sort of blink for a second, and you look around, and you're not in the chasm anymore. Where before the ghostly forest was there, and you're sort of like in a little path in it, and then it sort of ended, and there was chasm. Now it's just forest, and you can hear this like low predatory growl, like the rumble in the chest of a large cat coming from the forest to
Is it
right of you.
Kit
Kit
Kit?
Kat? Kit Kat?
Oh my god.
From about 10 feet above you, you see, like, up the trees into the canopy, you see antlers slowly push out of the forest, and then a spear tip leave the brush in front of you. What would you like to do?
I would like to get ready to run in case anything happens, but just in case he's also like a holy being who's gonna like help me learn magic, I'm gonna just kind of stay there and be like,
Okay then, if you're gonna prep to run, you can roll initiative with advantage.
please. Okay. So D. So roll D20. Both got the same number twice.
Okay, so you sit there watching, and after about 3 or 4 seconds, you hear the sounds get lower to the ground, the antlers leave, and the spear seems to not go back into the forest, but just like straight down out of the underbrush. And then
Okay.
this 12-foot tall creature pounces at you. Now you roll the
attack
same
me?
initiative, so I need you to reroll again, because he has +6 and you rolled 17. So
Okay.
What the hell?
20! Run!
Oh!
he
Run!
rolls again, with his 19 +6 making it 26.
Oh!
So you turn to
Oh,
run,
Chad.
and this huge
was
spear
Fred.
whooshes past your face over your shoulder, digs into the ground, and then you feel something grab onto both of your legs and haul you back.
Ah!
He sort of pulls you into the air, lets go of you, and catches you around the chest before holding you up in the air in front of him.
So I kind of just like wobble.
It leans forward and sort of like sniffs you. Is you like, why are you calling on this place?
I need to help my friends.
You would do well not to mess with the Feywilds.
But I am part of the Fae. I'm part Fae.
And he pulls his spear back. You open a dangerous gateway. And he thrusts forward. And you blink back. Nissa, you see him appear. I had a timer for how many rounds this would take. You see him appear about 8 feet in the air, and he just drops to the floor with a sounding like crash.
Found friend!
Oh my god, Soot! Are you okay?
I am sweating. I am sweating and terrified.
I'm just waving at him like,
Hello.
I
You
run up.
also see and hear, I guess, a small clatter hit the floor as what looks to be a small horn. It is a inch-long piece of like horn or bone or claw, which is black.
Do I see it?
What the heck is that?
You all
Do I see it as
and
well?
hear
Okay, I'm like, the antlers.
It doesn't look like the antlers. The antlers were brown. This is black.
Oh. I'm too terrified to do anything right now.
Do you want me to put that in my backpack? My backpack.
Backpack. Let's take it into the backpack. I don't want anyone. I don't want anyone to touch it, so I just like I make sure that Mage Hand gets it and puts it in the
Drops
backpack.
Puts it in the back. Okay.
Backpack.
Where would you like to go now? Would you like to explore this place or climb out?
I would like to check if Tig's leg is okay for her. Like I walked to Tig and I'm like, are you okay?
Tig, you can walk at normal speeds, but it's still a bit painful. And you gain the healing back that you rolled.
leg fine.
Like,
Okay,
yeah.
And I'll pat him on the head.
Okay. Do
Can you roll a strength check for me, Tig?
Yes.
No! Why are you doing this to me?
What the fuck is happening? Are we gonna rip his arm off?
She's patting my head,
Oh no.
and I'm very
It'd
weak.
be like the time she dropped me. Oh
15?
fucking Jesus.
Okay, so she reaches forward, and the hand is very large. You sort of have this quick flashback to being picked up by this giant creature in this other world, and she pats you on the head, and you just crumple to the ground as she's like quite firmly just. And you're not very tough, so you just crumple.
No.
It hurts.
Ah!
It doesn't knock you out. It's just like it's a lot of force behind it. Yes.
You should go for a walk. Make big and strong. Go for a walk.
I don't think anything will make him big and strong at this point. Are you
Walks
guys-
make arm big and strong.
Do you guys want to explore the cavern, or do we want to attempt to get the fuck out of here?
Get out.
Let's get out. Yeah.
Okay. I guess we're gonna try and climb back up again.
Who's going
He climbs.
first?
Most. I know, no, and I'm like,
Okay.
okay, guys, it's important. I threw a long piece of rope. Everyone tie it across each other. Everyone tie like a circle. So it's like everyone's tied to each other.
Legs just started climbing. She heard climb and just went climb.
Oh.
Okay, well, I have to carry my doggo, so this is gonna be fun. I'm probably gonna die.
How do you carry?
going to.
How do you carry Doggo?
I guess I will take some of the rope that Soot has and kind of like tie Doggo like around.
Your neck?
I don't know. How else would you carry a fucking doggo up a cliff? I don't know. I've never had to do this before. I don't know how it works.
You put Doggo on your as a backpack, and you kind of just tie his legs together. It's like, come on, let's go.
That seems really uncomfortable.
Tell you what, I'ma just say you know what you're doing. I'm just.
Okay, cool. I know
Like,
what I'm doing.
obviously
I'm
you
gonna
don't.
attempt to climb with
We'll
Doggo.
never get
I'm
out of here if
say
we
you
don't.
do. You're gonna more or less make a sling for it and tie it to your back, right?
Yeah, basically. Like they do in the movies where they like
Hammock.
go down and rescue the doggos and stuff with the rope.
Okay. Roll athletics check at disadvantage.
How do I roll? How do I do that at a disadvantage? I don't know what that is.
You roll
Just
twice.
roll
pick
it
the
twice
lowest.
and you get the lower number.
Huh?
You roll twice and pick the
Roll
lowest.
twice.
Okay, cool.
Magical coffee.
Coffee is magic.
Screens. There's a 90. That would have worked. That one won't. That one
Well,
unfortunately
it's
won't.
fine. Fucking rip. I'm
So-
getting out of this cabin.
You start tying the dog to you, like you sort of get it there, and it starts squirming and it's not working, and you start trying to climb and it's still just like making a fuss and like nipping at you, and it eventually breaks the rope, or it wiggles free.
Okay, I guess I am going to explore the rest of the cabin then and try and find a way up.
Well, everyone started climbing at the same time, if I remember correctly. So, can I get strength checks from Soot and from Tig?
Strength or athletic?
Athletics, sorry.
Oh, thank God.
Athletics.
Fall backwards on dog, kill dog.
Oh!
Jesus, Triad. You ain't getting anywhere.
Soot
none of us
Soot puts his hand on the wall and tries to like climb up, and you hear this high-pitched squealy scream, and he turns to you and he's broken a nail, and he's just like,
I'm sorry, a high-pitched squeal and all he did was break a nail.
This is what I used to play the violin!
your leg isn't feeling
Overdramatic.
as healed as you said it was, Tig. So you sort of climb up a little bit, you're like, and you climb down. You only went up about 1.5 meters, and you're like, don't like this. You climb back down.
No climb. No climb yet.
Oh god.
So, perception check then, if you're going to explore the cavern.
Let's go perceive some shit.
Attempt to perceive some shit, I guess, is the point.
14.
14.
6.
Oh my god. Okay, so, Tig and Soot, you like, sorry, Nissa's just too busy tending to her dog. But the other two, you sort of look around and you notice that there's quite a few of these stone creatures down here. And they all seem to be looking down into the chasm. Like, you hadn't really looked before. You was too busy saving the dog and getting healed and teleporting to other worlds. It was all a bit of an experience. But now these are peering through the dark. You're like, oh. There's at least a unit of 4 to 5 of them every 300 feet around the cabin. And they sort of sitting there and they're just looking down at something.
I look down.
Okay, so you want to go look down in your area. Roll one more perception check for me.
13.
Okay, you're lucky. That's just enough. You see a being down there, made of stone. It is roughly the size of a literal mountain. It's about 7 to 8 kilometers tall, and it's sitting there like this. It's got its like something's on its back. You can see the side of its face, and it is completely made of like rough-hewn stone. It appears to be holding up this area.
I think we need to leave. Just like, let's just
Okay,
go.
go. There's a big ass like stone creature like those, but like bigger, and
It
he
does
seems
not
to
look
be
like
holding
those.
this entire.
Because those look like statues of soldiers. This looks like some primordial
Literal
giant.
mountain?
Yeah.
It's a giant. It's a stone
This looks
giant.
like a stone giant. Yeah. That
Okay.
that looks like the thing that caused the stuff up there with the hands.
Okay, so we know we have to get out. But Soot, here's the problem.
How?
We don't know how to get out. We either keep failing the climbing, or we venture towards these things and hope the fuck they don't get us. What the
Yes.
fuck do we do?
We go for a walk now. I'm
Go for a
gonna
walk. Yeah.
go for a walk and drop the arm on the floor and start walking in some other direction. Just going for a walk.
Are you
Why is she
holding?
dropping
Are you
arm?
holding
Why'd
the
you
other end
drop
of the
arm?
Wait,
Why
are you
you
holding the other end of the
drop
rope?
I'm holding the other end of the rope and putting arm on the
Oh.
floor and going for a walk.
So
Oh,
you
it's like
just
okay.
watch her take an arm for a walk, much like people take dogs for a walk. She's got a rope around its wrist, and she's just walking away with it, and it's sort of just like tick, 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 tick on the floor as it like bounces from end to end to end.
As she walks away, I yell out to her and I say, "Wait, before we venture up, what is your name?"
Nay.
What do we call you?
T-
I'm Nissa.
Tig. 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 Tig.
Okay, Tick.
She holds her
Okay.
hand out to you,
Tig.
despite the fact she's like 20 feet away
I-
from you now.
I pretend to invisibly shake the hand, and then
Me too. I'm like.
with my doggo, I follow along with her.
Can you roll a quick perception check, Miss?
You just gats to make me do things, don't ya? 13.
13. So you notice that scratched onto her hand is 3 letters. You can assume they're Tig from what she was just doing, but you can't read them very well from your distance away. That's how she remembers her name. Also, behind her is a staircase. Now, it's not like behind her against a wall. It's behind her across the cavern, past about 12 of these things.
Fucking Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, guys. I found an exit.
We have
but
to
we have a
run.
problem. We have a problem.
Okay.
There are stairs in that direction, but there are quite a lot of those stone people.
We run.
We run?
We run
Okay.
there.
Okay,
How,
we run.
Wait.
I'm just gonna start running in the direction I was walking.
How far? Fuck's sake, you're terrible. How far away is it? Like, I know that it's on the other side, but how far away is it technically?
Tig starts to run,
Oh my fucking god.
No.
and the footsteps aren't that bad in the run, but the clattering of the arm is at this time you notice that one end is encased in metal, so it's just thump ting thump ting thump ting thump ting as she runs. I'll get, roll a quick dexterity check for me, or a strength. Roll a strength check, Tig.
Yep.
I feel like she's just gonna run straight through them, and her arm's just gonna kill them all as she goes. She's just gonna clear out the whole fucking area.
20.
20.
Oh my god!
Well, firstly, as you're running and the metal end lances into the ground, the rope pulls taut. It gets ripped out the ground and goes flying past you. It then smacks into the ground, and that's the point when the closest 4 sort of look at you
Oh, fuck.
and then move They are advancing in lockstep. There are 4 of them, moving at 30 feet per round. Do you want to keep running past them towards the ladder like you were told to do, or are you going to try to fight them with ladder staircase?
I'm gonna try and run.
They're good. They're in front of you. They're sort of spread out. You can get past them or through them. There's not like they're forming a wall in front of you. This is not the path.
I'm gonna try and fight them
Okay.
because I know these people are weaklings.
Do you want to use the momentum of club flying past you as an attack, or do you want to? Yep.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
We
Roll it.
play.
You yell, "We play." Cool. Roll an attack.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
Oh. 25.
Oh my god. It's just like boom.
Roll damage. Okay.
11.
So you watch as Club just smashes into one of these things' chests, and it just pulverizes the chest, and it falls to pieces on the ground. It then, having reached the end of the rope, sort of just twirls back and clips another one in the back and knocks it on its face. Okay, she is about 60 feet in front of you now. Sorry, she's about
turn around at them,
160 feet in front of you now.
160
Just gonna
feet.
turn around at them and be like, "We play! We play!"
I guess I'm assuming my dog is my wolf is okay. So I guess me and Jeeves run.
We play.
I guess
Yep.
we play.
Yeah, I look at this, I'm like, we play. You're like,
Oh god. Okay. I guess we play.
Okay, so you can make your shots from here, but it's going to take some time for Soot to get in range.
Okay.
I need to get 100
will-
feet closer, yeah, for me to.
It's going to take you
for it
2
As I-
rounds
I'll-
to make the distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as I'm walking, I guess I will shoot my arrow at one of them. I don't know which one, because she took out 2.
2.
2. Yep.
I guess I will shoot one of the other ones then.
Take a shot.
I think that's right.
Yep, that hits. And then it's D8 plus your dex bonus.
Plus. I'll know this off by heart eventually.
It's alright, it's only your second session. You got this. Oh.
Nice.
11.
So you sit there and you aim for one of them. You shoot a bit low. It takes it in the knee, and it sort of wobbles on the spot. And then you watch it
Really?
just
Eric?
collapses back
An
into
arrow to the knee. Really? Oh, I love it. Sorry.
God damn it! You hit it in the leg areas, and it wobbles on the spot
Nah.
before toppling back into the chasm. You
Yeah,
hear.
you're gonna wake up, big friend, is it?
You hear, like, you, not so much here, you feel a bass rumble, 3 distinct separate rumbles. The entire cavern shakes a little bit.
No, no.
Sorry,
guys.
But it's about 10 seconds of just rumble, and then stop, and then rumble, and then stop, and then rumble and stop. And that's it.
Okay, we need to get the fuck out of here as soon as possible.
Can I get Tig, roll a intelligence check and I'll give you advantage.
Oh, she needs one.
Yes, she does. Oh, yeah, she really does.
She really does.
Yeah, look at it. Look at the stats on the screen right now. It tells you int.
I mean, it's better than mine.
Fucking dude.
16.
16.
Still good.
So you're used to speaking to some creatures that are like they are so big that their words come out much slower. So you're like, hey, that
Yep.
thing's laughing at our fun, and you realize it's just chuckled. Whatever was in the ground is chuckling.
That is terrifying.
I'll turn to them. It's funny. It's funny. It laughed. It laughed. We go.
And you can see my face turn just like white.
So and then you move full suit. Okay. The last one creature actually, is going to make a attack roll. Actually, it's gonna. It is going to attempt to hurl its club at you.
At who?
Tig. It's the only one in range.
Okay. I was gonna say, don't just say at who because we never know. Just wanted to make sure.
Tig. These things are not very coordinated, yet it hits you for 2 damage.
I just look down, look up. We play. Just-
Okay. And then what do you do, sorry? Because it's your turn.
I'm gonna hit it across the face.
It is about 40 feet away from you. That's why it threw something at you instead of moving and attacking.
I'm going to move my. If I move my full distance, I can't attack, can I?
No.
Alright. I will move forward 20 feet and I will throw arm.
Okay. Go for it. Roll your attack. This is the difference in a combat with good rolls and
24.
bad rolls, by the way. Okay.
Natural 20.
Roll your damage. This time it's 1d8 because you're throwing it at range. Not 2d6.
Nine.
Okay. You throw club. You throw arm. And it
Throw
sails. And it just punches through the chest of this thing. And you pretty much have been harpoon fishing. You have this thing on your rope. You can reel it in if you wish to.
I would like to reel it in. And jump on its face.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
You guys see this manic, giggling barbarian reeling in its new friend. And then it just jumps and 2 feet stomp on its head. It's just rubble across the floor.
Does it all turn to rubble?
Nope, just the head.
Okay.
Can I try and tear its arm off?
I was
can.
gonna say I was trying to give you its arm.
You can tear its arm off with a strength check, please.
Ooh.
5. No.
Ooh.
You pull at it, and you sort of just can't quite get it. Friend doesn't want to give arm.
I'll just sort of like throw the arm back to the floor. No deserve be friend anyway. Stomp off.
You stomp off. You two are moving
Yeah,
up
go
to
back to the stairs.
moving up to see what she was doing, and she's walking away, still holding the rope and dragging the arm, which is hooked onto the corpse of this statue. Now,
Fucking die.
if you didn't think you were making much noise before, I can tell you are now.
Fuck my life.
And you can now hear in the distance that same... But now it's echoing, and if you look over the chasm, you can see almost every group around the chasm, and more are appearing.
Oh no.
Are there any from our side?
No, because you were like you at one end. There was like a wall, rock face that stopped any from going to your left. It's all like to the right and around.
Are we
And we're right next to the stairs, right?
You're about 200-ish feet away, and one group in front.
Okay.
Is there any way to run past them?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna.
Run! Ah!
We run?
We all run! We run!
Okay. I'm gonna run forward and pick them up under my arms.
What about my wolf? What about my wolf?
We
I'm
run.
not gonna pick up my wolf.
Okay, so this is what happens. Can I get a strength check? 2 strength checks from you, Tig.
Yes.
If you don't want to be picked up, I need to have opposing strength checks.
Well, I'm not gonna win.
Opposing
So
strength.
first
check.
one's against
Okay.
Suit. Sorry, against yeah,
13?
Suit. Yep. So do you want to be picked up, Suit?
Yes, I want to be picked up. Let's go.
Nissa, do you want to get picked up?
Only if I can pick
21.
up my dog.
I wouldn't have been able to beat that anyway.
Okay.
Will I have enough time to grab my puppy if she picks me up?
Probably not.
Well, then I will roll against it because I'm not leaving my dog behind again. She
Go for
saved
it.
my dog once. She's gonna help me save my dog again. So how do I do the opposite thingy?
Just roll your strength check. And beat 21.
Okay, well, I'm probably not gonna beat 21, so I guess my fucking wolf is dead.
So, you run forward. You
Obviously,
scoop
I'm
up
getting picked up.
Suit onto one shoulder, and you've got your rope in your other hand. And you sort of loop Nissa under your arm, and then you see Wolf, and you hate puppers. And you turn and you run towards the staircase. You have arm connected to statue, along with Suit and Nissa. Roll one more strength check to athletics check. Sorry, to see if you can do this without fucking up.
I'm gonna go fuck up. What's gonna happen?
18.
What's your wolf's athletics? This is the most important bit.
Please be good.
Please.
I don't know what
Why'd you make him hate puppers?
Strength. Well, its strength is 12.
It-
Does it have athletics
Why'd you hate
as
puppers?
a skill or just 12?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. So, Tig goes tearing off, and you watch your wolf limping behind. Tig, can
So
I
you
get
guys
you to
know.
make one attack for me? Tig?
Tig's frozen.
Tig is frozen.
Tig. Welcome back, Tig.
Sorry, my audio cut out for a sec.
Okay, that's fine. Roll one attack for me.
Okay.
Please don't hit the dog. Please don't hit the dog.
I know what you're making me do, and that's so mean.
Am I? Do you?
If this ends the way that I think
This is
it's
just
gonna
an attack,
end,
not
I will
damage?
cry.
Just an attack.
Okay.
Come on.
10.
Okay. So, the stone men that are approaching try to bar the way, and Tig attempts to shoulder charge through them. And for the first time, something seems to want to stop this unstoppable force, and you, along with Nissa, Sout, Arm, and 2 stone men are in a pile on the floor as 2 other stone men raise their warhammers. Everyone can roll initiative now.
Oh.
9.
$13.
And
23.
Nissa. That's a lot. Okay,
Whoa, Nis.
Nissa, you're
Nice.
first.
See how this is happening.
If you stand up, they get attack of opportunity against you. If you are making your attack from the ground, you are at disadvantage.
Can I just like roll out of the way and then stand up?
Make an acrobatics check because you're like in a pile of people at the moment.
Okay. Seriously need like more than fucking 2 screens at this point. Acrobatics is my depth, which is +4. 24.
Sure. You roll, and you come up on your feet. So you can now move and attack if you wish to.
Yes, I would like to. I'm not sure, use my short sword or my bow? I don't know. Fuck it. Oh, I'm gonna shoot my bow.
At the ones on the floor or the ones standing up about to smash your friends?
Actually, I want to use my short. Yeah, my bow. I'm gonna shoot the ones that are currently standing above and are going to try and attack my friends.
Alright, roll an attack.
I'm going blank. I'm supposed to add something to it.
7.
That's the one. I'm looking at the number. 19.
Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
1d8 plus 4. 10.
Cool. It raises its hammer, and you shoot it in the chest, and you just see it sort of grinds to a halt and just falls down, unmoving.
Okay.
It is now Tig's turn.
Alright, I'm going to... do I have to... I'll half action to stand up, actually.
Yep,
Or do I need to do more because I'm under a pile of people?
I'll let you stand up with an athletics check, and you're gonna take someone's gonna take a swing at you as you do it.
Yep.
They miss entirely.
13.
Yeah, that'll be fine. You sort of stand up a bit awkwardly, and as you're doing it, like you sort of duck for a second, just hear whew, as a weapon just passes above your head. The stone man in front of you is trying to play.
We play. We play. I'm gonna take and club him in the head.
No, you're not. Arm is still impaling a corpse you've been
Fantastic.
dragging. You have a rope in your hand.
Oh. Oh, okay. I will pull. I'll try and actually pull it back to me. Hopefully dislodging arm from corpse.
Do a strength check to try to tug it free in like a vicious sort of pull.
$24.
Man, the fucking 20s! What the hell is this?
We're fighting back against the DM.
This has both good things and bad things for some of you. The good thing
What?
is, can I get you to roll damage, please, Tig?
Sure.
I feel like something bad's gonna happen to all of us and it's all gonna be because of the giant probably fucking sleeping in this goddamn freaking chasm. Probably like, ha ha ha, these bitches gonna die.
12.
Oh, wow. Okay. The one in front of you cops to the face and is just catapulted off his feet and just sails clear over the edge.
Yay!
Yeah, this time there is...
Nothing bad.
Man, I wish you could, Paisley. There is a single rumble, and the entire centerpiece of this, which is being held, like, because the chasm is almost like a ring with like a central island, which you thought was like attached to ground underneath, but now you sort of know might be on this thing's back. There's a single rumble, the whole thing shakes, and the center bit lifts up, hits the roof, and then goes back down. The roof being a good like 40 feet above you.
Yeah, we need to leave.
We need to
You all take 2 damage from flying pieces of stone that exploded when she yanked on Club.
That's the bad thing.
God damn it.
Yep,
So what are we doing?
it's 2 damage. Unless you have a way to mitigate it, which I don't think you do. There is 2 moving things on the floor, and they both attempt to just grab on to Sout.
Why me? Because I'm the only one on the floor still.
Yep.
Apparently
I have a question.
Wait, I never had my turn.
Oh, you didn't. Would you like to have your turn?
No.
Uh,
Yes.
I just missed you on the sheet. Yes? Question?
on a natural 20, I get a bonus action.
Which one is this?
the one that she got 24.
No. What?
Yeah,
what is
when
it? Is it the feat? Because you haven't got that yet.
it's a feat. It's Great Weapon Master.
We do.
If I critical on the first. Oh, do I? Sorry, never mind. I forgot to announce it. My bad. Sorry.
It's fine. All right. Sout, your turn.
Okay. I try to get off these 2 creatures. Like,
Yep.
so
You're just gonna stand up in the middle of them, or try to roll out the way or something.
try to like get off, get far.
All right. Roll a acrobatics or athletics if you want to roll or jump.
Okay. Better. Let's go with acrobatics.
Yeah. Go for it.
21.
Oh my god.
Yep. So you roll
Wow.
away, and now you can stand up if you wish to.
I stand up.
Okay. You can now make a attack or cast a spell.
How far is Wolf?
He's about 30 feet behind you. He was coming, he's just a bit slow.
Okay, and there's no one else like after him?
Nope.
I want to like assess the situation. Okay.
That's what you've assessed.
So I want to take out my rapier and my.
Take out your rapier.
Whoop. We vanished.
Yeah, be back in a second.
Okay, I want to take out my rapier and kind of like stab the one on the floor in its neck.
Yep. Roll to attack.
It is. Yes. 7.
Miss.
Completely. I'm like, "Wait, yeah."
Completely. It is now their turn, and they will attempt to stand, but they will stand up. They're just gonna clamber to their feet, and that is their turn. It goes back to Tig.
Alright, so how many are around us now? We're basically all just in a pile of bodies
Shit.
at the moment.
It goes,
aren't we?
yeah, now, yeah, sorry, Nissa. Go, Nissa.
Oh, Nis.
Ha! Knew it!
First time. Count it.
I'm going to shoot another arrow
Go for
at
it.
one of the other ones that's standing up, I guess you could say. Did I do that right? I think I did that right.
Yep.
You did that right.
Roll damage.
Four beams. One, not a 9, I need an 8, thank you. 6.
Yep. It takes the arrow in the shoulder and just keeps on coming. Doesn't seem to have any issue with it.
Okay. That's right.
Now, Tig.
Okay. We're still in a pile of bodies. How many are around? at the
There's 2
moment?
standing up, right next to you.
Okay. I will club one in the face.
The one that has the arrow in its chest, or the other one?
Yes.
Roll an attack.
One with the arrow in its chest. Ooh, 10.
Yeah, you definitely miss.
Terrible.
So it goes back
Tig,
to
why?
Sout.
I try to tell the person who just tried to, like, the one that Nissa just hit.
Yep, make an attack.
Try to vicious mockery him. I'm like, hey, you stupid dumb face. You don't have a nose. 3.
Yep. It had a nose, by the way. It's not a blockhead. And you cast your
It didn't have
spell,
a nose.
and its face crumbles off, and it falls over dead.
I want to make sure that the nose is the first thing that falls off. Is that
It
okay?
definitely does.
Okay. You don't have a nose.
The last one
Aw.
turns towards Tig. Takes a swing. Completely misses. Just these things are slow and clumsy. And yeah, not good for fight. So
Good dodge,
that makes it back to your turn, Nissa.
I guess I will shoot one of the other ones that's standing up then.
Yep, the last one.
Yep. 12.
That does not hit.
Okay.
What?
So Tig again.
Again?
Yep.
26.
Roll damage.
You just need to breathe. Clap your hands if you believe.
If you believe.
Roll damage.
There we go.
Okay.
15.
You hit it. It goes from shoulder and just carves straight through it. Just pulverizes the stone. And you have a clear shot now to the staircase.
Okay, so. Can
We go.
We run. We run.
No, before you freaking run off, is Jeeves closer to me now? Can
He's
I pick him
he's
up?
next to you. He's just moving
Cool.
a bit
I
slower.
pick him up.
Roll a strength
Yes,
check.
I know. I pick him up and I fucking okay. Where's my strength?
Yep,
Dead
you
now?
have him in your arms and
And I
it is
fucking
fine.
run. I pick him up and I run to the stairs.
You guys go charging up the stairs, and you can hear.
I do this to Tig.
We run! Run!
Run!
Make things strong!
Fucking run, sir.
I'll just grab his arm and run with him.
Do an athletics check to stay on your feet, sir.
He's gonna fail this. Oh my god, please tell me he fails this.
19. No, I run.
Yep, he runs. Okay, you go charging up the stairs. The sound of the footsteps of these marching creatures diminishing behind you, and you notice that they don't climb the stairs.
Okay.
They just stop there.
Oh,
And
God.
as you as you reach the top of the stairs and you come into a night sky, you have Tig. You know, you're a bit unsteady on your feet. Your leg hurts. Nissa's happy to be reunited with Jeeves. And
And I'm just looking at the scars.
yes, I want you to roll a will save.
A will
Sorry,
save?
A wisdom save.
Oh. 3.
You watch as Soot becomes ethereal.
Tig's running and hiding in a bush.
and
What is that?
and
No,
starts
No!
moving slowly. I mean really slowly, like a foot a minute upwards, like on an angle upwards towards the stars.
Bye?
And
No,
I think
no.
we will end the session there because it's been about 3 hours since we started.
That's just not
No.
fucking cool.
So
Yeah, that's not cool. That's not a cool place to end. No, a little more.
I
Cliffhanger.
really liked this session, but I did not
Yeah, sure you did.
I didn't expect you to go that way to start with, like, because obviously there's like a bunch of ways to search, and that's not the way I expect you to go. I knew you'd go looking for Jeeves, but I did not expect you to go that way, first choice, straight away.
You
I
didn't think I would find Jeeves straight off the
I
floor.
had-
You thought I'd find him dead.
I had every other point that you could possibly go, including out into the ocean, written up as a plan, and I had maps for it, and it was all good. I was just like, okay, there's like a tiny chance that they will go down there straight away. And you fucking do it every time I've ever run a D&D session, or we've talked about with other DMs. It's like the one thing you like don't think they do, they end up doing.